friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house. And today we are participating in the 2020 Summer Lantern collaboration that's been hosted by our sister Kenya from Kenya's Decor Corner. Now, this is a lantern that I have. I've had it now for a couple of years. I picked it up from Kirkland's and I think I got it on sale for like $10. So you see it has a handle here. I love it because it's glass and so that makes it very versatile. It has a little bit of a farmhouse feel, but we are going to zhuzh it up a little bit and it's going to be perfect for our area. So in my lantern, I have put some floral moss in the bottom, and I have the ones that's on the sheet, and then I have the loose moss that goes that I put here on top. And so you can get a closer look at it. And what I want to do, I'm creating something to go into my guest bathroom upstairs. And you know, lanterns are one thing that you can have that is very versatile and you can use all throughout your home, not only on your mantle or on your hearth or on your front porch or your back porch. You can use them as vases for flowers, as well as just decorative accents. You can have them on your dining room table. So as you see, I'm just making sure that I cover the sheet moss with the loose moss because I wanted it all look very green. Now, one thing you're going to notice is that this is going to follow a theme that you will see throughout my home this summer, and when I start adding the elements in, you'll know exactly which way I'm going. So now I'm adding some little rocks here. Now these rocks you can get from the Dollar Tree. They have them in black. They have them in these like multicolors. And I love how it brings a lot of like the outside in. And then I have these succulents here. These succulents came from Michael's and they were actually 60% off. And I love that beautiful corally color in the middle mixed with the green. Once again, this is what I was saying, succulents. You see that I am using succulents all over my home this year. I have them on a decorative piece in my dining room. I have them in the breakfast bar area, and now I'm going to use them so it will flow in this area. And then I was able to find these succulents here. Now they sort of look like something that you would find like under the sea, but they would be great like if you had them hanging over. But because we are using this lantern and the shape of it, we're really going to have to play with how I'm inserting this. So I want to insert it so that it is visible with the green and the coral color. And once again, those two colors, you're going to see them again. So keep a lookout. So I'm cutting the stem a little bit so that it can fit into this lantern better. Typically, I don't like to cut my stems, but I still have enough stem that I can use this in a wreath and I won't have to glue it. So I'm just trying to play with this so that you can see the beautiful details on all of the succulents that are being used. Now, typically when I make an arrangement, I try to use like odd number of things. And so whatever I have going on in the front, I typically have going on in the back, especially if it's something that you can see on all angles. So I have this candle here. It's a battery operated candle. I'm going to place that in the middle and I just need to make sure that everything is leveled and that everything looks like appeasing to the eye. Okay, so now that I have got everything situated on the inside, now we're going to work on the outside. Now, because this lantern has a farmhouse feel, I decided that I wanted to add more elements and accents of gold. So I went looking through my arsenal and I did not have any gold washi tape. So I went to Michael's and I got this washi tape and I put it along the lip or the rim of this lantern. And then I started to put a couple of strips around the middle, but then I thought that would take away from what is going on inside, and so I just took a strip of the washi tape and I put it around the bottom of the lantern. So that definitely took this lantern from farmhouse to a little bit of a luxurious, glamorous look, but not going totally glam. And so I loved how this came together, and it's going to be perfect in my space. It's not going to take up a lot of room in the area that I'm going to place it. So I went to my Ross and it was empty, but I did come across this beautiful wall art, and so I knew that I could make it work for the area that I needed it to go. And so I bought it, took it home, and then I brought out the spray paint. Now I'm using this gold spray paint. Some of the leaves you could see were gold, some of them were copper, but I wanted to really focus on the gold colors. And you see I covered the stems because I wanted the stems to remain black. If I can come across another one like this, I would love to have two, one mirroring each other. You'll see what I'm talking about momentarily, but just little small sprays because I wanted some of the old color to kind of peek through a little bit. And so I let this dry for about 30-45 minutes, and I brought it on in and started on my next project. Bought from IKEA years ago, but I typically just put it in another pot, but this time I want to kind of zhuzh up the pot that is in. And so what I'm doing is I have some paint. This paint was in the little container from from Michael's, and so I'm painting that white. And I was using my sponge brush going over it. I had to put two coats of this on here, and then I let it dry. Okay, so now once the bottom part is dry, I'm taking my washi tape again, and I decided that on the top part, I want to use it up on the rim of the pot. So I had to put a couple of strips on there because I didn't have a thicker washi tape. But after doing this, and then once that was done, I loved how it looked, but once again, I thought it needed something else. So I decided to add washi tape to the bottom of the pot. Okay, so yeah, this is real life. All the times I've come into this room and I always forget to take the reindeer off the wall. So I've taken the curtains down there in the wash. I just put down the rugs. I just took them out the dryer. So we're going to remove the reindeer from Christmas. We're going to update the towels over here. We're going to move some things around, and yeah, we're just going to totally change the look and the feel of this area. Okay, so first, I'm going to place our wall art here on the wall. That's where the reindeer was, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And if I could have had it on the opposite side, one on the opposite side where that picture is, that's what I want. So this now I have added my curtains here. They have a little bit of a gold detail in there with the cream. Love that. The gold from the wall art is beautiful. Brings some texture to the wall. And then here I have our orchid in the pot. I have our bath salt and our bath fizzers over here on this stand. Now this stand I picked up from Ross several months ago. It was gray. I painted it gold. Then I have these beautiful coral towels that I picked up from Ross. And that was to bring the coral colors that we used in our lantern to this area. And so I love these towels. I love the texture on them. Then we have some cream towels as well as some taupe towels. And now if your girl could have found her some gold towels, she would have gotten them. Now this is where I said I would put a mirroring art piece. And if I find it, it will definitely be going right here. And then I just put this piece over here. This is just a fish bowl with a finial on top of the toilet. And it's just some bath items in there. And this is our beautiful lantern. You see how it mimics the golds and the coral colors that we took from the towels, and it doesn't take up any space. It sits on this small counter, and when you leave out, it actually becomes a nightlight. And so then I have our plant here that we DIY'd a little bit. It was a little bit of paint, some washi tape, and we put her up on this milk glass pedestal. She is beautiful. And then over here I have our tray with our Bath and Body Works soap as well as a room spray that was picked up from Home Goods a couple of years ago. I had it in my stash, and that is it. I did not do a lot in here. I'm on the lookout, like I said, for a mirroring piece to go where that picture is, and the picture will be coming down. And then I also think I want to put some shower curtain holders there. I need to find the right ones, but for right now, this will work. I would like to thank Kenya for hosting this collaboration for the summer. I'll be waiting for the next one. If you are new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell, so that you won't miss out on any of my upcoming uploads. Also, guys, come on over and check me out on my Instagram. You can find me at Juani's house, just like it is here. Hit that follow button and you will be in the know as to what is to come over here at Juani's house. So, guys, I'm about to go, but before I do, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.